Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to cut down a large bush. This will be a simple tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, I have a rather large bush, and as you can see, it's no longer living, so I am ready to get rid of it. Now this originally started off as a rather small bush, and now it sort of almost looks like a tree. But from what I understand, from what I was told, this was originally a bush that was rather small. It grew a little too big, couldn't get the nutrients, and now it's time to remove it. So basically, you want to have your cutting tool. Now what I will be using is this right here, which this is actually a sawzall right here. So this is a sawzall. Some people call it a sawzall. I mean, whatever. It's a tool it's a reciprocating saw. Basically, you push the button and it goes back and forth when you push the button. You can use something like that. To be honest with you, I've used this many times. I've used just a regular hand saw like this. You can use a special tree saw. You can use a chainsaw, but you really don't need to. You can use something like this that's used to cut like 2x4s, okay? It'll work. I mean, it's wood, so what you want to do is you want to figure out if you're able to cut it down. So as you can see right here, there's an air conditioner beside it. So regularly I would just take the sawzall, I go right to the bottom, just cut it off, and then I deal with the stump another day. But because the air conditioner is there, we're gonna have to sort of work above the air conditioner. Then I can deal with the bottom when it's nice and small and it's easy to manage. So I'm gonna move the camera back over here. Now what you're gonna see is I'm gonna take the sawzall and I'm gonna one by one start removing those branches. Let me just flip the screen so I can see myself. There I am, sweating, it's hot, we're ready to go. So each of these branches, it would be similar if you had a very, very large bush that was much larger than this. You would want to remove each of the branches individually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of start by figuring out which ones are easiest for me to remove. I'm going to cut those out. So I can see this one right here is easy for me to remove. Let's cut it out. Okay, so I'm going to try and pull this down. Let's see if we can. Okay, I see this is stuck right here, so let's get rid of this. All right, so you want to always have control over the tree or the bush, depends on what size it is. But if it's a large bush, you always want to have control over it. And I'm trying to get as little as possible in that air conditioner. Not really working out in my favor, but I'm just going to get this one out. All right, I'm going to clean this all up after. I'm going to have to chop them up and bundle them. So it looks like I'm doing pretty well. Nothing really got in the air conditioner because of the grate on top, which is good. If it falls through these little spots, I'll still probably be okay. Now I think this one is easiest to remove, so I'm going to take that one out, just like this. Now what I like to do is when I see that I'm able to snap it off, I like to snap it off because it allows me to control the tree, the bush, instead of the bush just falling down. So let's snap it off like that, because these are pretty big. Come on, come on. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off, but I mean, what you don't want are the big, especially because we're talking about large bushes here, you don't want the large branches or portions of the bush to come falling on you or the air conditioner or anything like that. Whew, it's pretty big. Making our way, okay. I see that this one over here is kind of blocking this branch from coming out, so I'm going to remove this one right here. You just got to use your logic. Start from one end and work your way. Okay, the small ones I don't mind cutting right off because I know I can still control them, right? So let's see if we can get this out of there. So it looks like that's still trapped in there, but it's okay. I see this one right here. I can remove this one now if I pull it to the side. I'm just changing the order of them. I can remove that one right there. Whew. Still hard work even with a battery-powered saw. Let's remove it. So once again, safety should be your number one concern. You don't want to do anything that you're not, whoa, this is big, that you're not comfortable with. So that's going to be fun too. Clean this up after. This is the easy part, removing the branches. So I can see this branch right here is kind of blocking me and this one from pulling this one out. So I'm going to get rid of those two smaller branches. These are pretty small. It's so small it's not even allowing the reciprocating saw to sort of cut it out. Okay, let's move that one like this. Sometimes you can twist these to give yourself a little bit more leverage I'm pulling them. All right, and this one right here I said is blocking it as well. This is a bush all intertwined, as you can see right here. So we're gonna take this one out. Okay, here's a little tip. The lower that you go on the bush, the easier that it's gonna be to remove the branches. Because the higher that you go, the more vibration that the branch is gonna have. If I go low, I can just cut right through it. Very simple. But if I go high, that's what I'm doing now to keep it nice and controlled and light. But if I go high, then it vibrates a lot. So it's a little bit harder in some aspects. Now I see this one right here can come out. So I think I'm gonna take out this entire thick portion right here, just to get it out of the way. Let's see if we can do it. Woo! Okay, let's get that out of there. Let's hit it from the other side. Let's see what we got here. All right, there we go. Let's take this down. Watch the camera. Okay. So as you can see, let me get behind the camera so I can adjust it. We're almost there. We've got the vast majority of it down. I'd say we got about the hardest 50% down. Now we're gonna keep going towards the back over there. You should be wearing gloves. I should be wearing gloves. I'm getting some skin burnt on my hands over here, some calluses forming. But, you know, we make it work. Okay, that one's gone. Now I'm going to start thinking outside the box. How are we going to get back there? I think I can probably pull this one out right here. Okay, so I'm going to try to get at this one from this side. We'll see if we can do it. Okay, let's see. I think we should be able to. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna cut it one more time. Just a little bit over here. There we go. And let's try and get it down. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I thought I cut it, but I guess I didn't. One more time. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're gonna try and weave this out of the position without doing too much damage. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. There we go. All right, throw that over there. You see, there's only a couple more left to do because I'm gonna do this all off camera, all the bottom portion. A little bit more to do over here. But let's get this out of the way. I see that I can hit this one and that'll take off almost the entire thing. You want to go for the main branches if your saw can handle it. It'll just make it fewer cuts, much easier, preserve battery power as well. Okay, what I did there was I pretty much took off two branches at once. Two branches at once. That was what we like to call a double up. Okay, one there. This one as well. Come on. Come on. Woo. We're hooked. We're hooked in there. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you get a little caught up over here. You gotta think outside the box. Come on. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh. It's gonna take me 10 times as long to clean that up. Almost done. Over here, a couple more branches and we're good to go. All right. Let's finish it off. Woo! Forgot there was some stones there. Cut this one off right here. Okay, just like that. We're really almost done now. Come on! And I'll show you the end result of how many branches we have over there. Cut this one off over here. I should also mention I'm using a really old wood blade on this saw. I should be, take a breather, I should be using a sharper newer blade, but I'm using a really old blade. So that's why it's also taking longer. I'm a little bit further from the air conditioner, so I feel comfortable kind of trying to work it out here. Like that. Here we go. Come on. Almost done. I promise. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of branches there. I didn't think it would be that much. I'm like, as I pile it up, I'm seeing more and more work. All right, we're almost there. Let's do this right here. See, now, I want to maintain control of this branch. I'm pulling it off. Okay? There we go. I'm trying to maintain control, bringing it towards me. Now we cut the rest off. Okay? Trying to be careful with what we're doing here. Woo. All right. Okay. Almost there, almost there. I think I just have one more, to be honest with you. Just this big one right here has got to get cut off. Then we're good. I'm going to cut a couple extra pieces to make a little bit of room for me to cut. That right there. Give me some space. This one too. This one too. Make some space. And I believe we just have to cut. Woo. My wife's not going to like that. Well, hopefully she'll be happy with the tree gone. Now we just have to cut this. Let's get this out of the way. Just like that. Make it a bit more manageable, the size of it. Okay, this one too. Come on. Come on. No, okay, that's not happening. Last branch, right here. We're good to go. It's a pretty thick branch. Let's cut it through. Let's see where we're at. It's so hot. Oh. If you appreciate the fact that I'm doing this in the blistering heat, smash the thumbs up. Guys, it really helps the video. If you enjoy seeing me do this kind of stuff, if you think I'm crazy, doesn't matter. Smash the thumbs up. So we're working our way there. I just gotta cut this side right here. Should be able to get it out. Okay, one more little cut and we're good. I'll show you the end result. Let's go from this side now. Okay, I don't want that to go next door over there. We're gonna try and bring it back towards us. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is heavy. Okay, okay, let's look at the results. Guys, smash a thumbs up, please. It was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, so look, check it out. This was a really large, oversized bush. We cut it down. What I'm going to do after this video, I'm going to just go along the bottom. I'm going to cut basically all of the small trunk branches. Now that it's more manageable, I'm going to, there's an insect flying around me. I didn't realize, I think because I was in the bushes there. So what you want to do is just tackle it in parts. Don't just go to the bottom, chop through the whole thing. Not only is that difficult to do, but it's dangerous because it can fall and it's not controlled. But what you want to do is tackle all the small parts, just like that. Check that out. Each of these was a cut. I once again have to sort of cut these down, bundle them up so that they'll get picked up. But the large bush has been removed. Rather simple. You can use any tool you want as long as it cuts wood, really. And wear gloves because my finger's starting to peel over here, as you can see. I'm getting some skin over there peeling. That's it. Be safe. Do your best. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.